Knicks fans, something very interesting is happening behind the scenes in New York, and it's all about Pacome Dadiet. Fred Katz just dropped some inside info in his latest pod that might not mean much to casual fans, but Knicks insiders, they're paying very close attention. Apparently, Pacome's internal shooting metrics in Knicks practices have been off the charts. We're talking elite level percentages, numbers that surprised even people inside the building. And if you remember what Katz said about Deuce McBride back when he was still shooting under 30% from deep in real games, those same internal metrics had him ranked among the best shooters on the team, and look how that turned out. So yeah, I think it's time we start talking about Pacome Dadiet as more than just a stash project. And this is exactly what Fred Katz said, quote, "I talk to people with the Knicks and they tell me in practice settings, internal metrics, Pacome Dadiet's shooting percentages are insanely good." Now look, Katz did say that this might mean nothing, which is fair, but when he added the part about Deuce McBride and how those same internal metrics predicted his shooting leap, that's when my eyebrows went up. Because this front office has made a living off player development and spotting value where others don't. And the real question right now is, can Pacome even crack the rotation this year? I think the answer is unlikely, but anything is possible, but he might even spend a chunk of time in the G League again. But don't be surprised if this dude becomes the Knicks' next where did that come from type of success story. He's only 19, but he's gonna be 20 soon, and he's athletic and now reportedly knocking down shots at a high clip in practice, so yeah, don't sleep. Now let's quickly hit on the other takeaways from the Knicks' final Summer League game yesterday. Dink Pate put on a show, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and 4 of 7 from deep. And all of that came off the bench. This kid is only 19 years old and is just dripping with upside. You give him 1 or 2 years in Westchester to polish his game and fill out his frame, and this might be one of the Knicks' best value adds of the entire offseason. And Mohamed Diawara continues to lock in his case for one of the final two-way spots at the very least, and probably a rookie deal. Yesterday, he dropped 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. The defense continues to shine. He's not afraid to switch, contest, and scrap and do all the little things. The jumper is not fully there yet, 1 of 5 from deep, but like I've said before, the mechanics are not broken. It's something to build on. Meanwhile, on the free agency market, Marcus Smart is officially off the board. Cross him off the list. As most of you guys know, he signed with the Lakers yesterday on a 2-year, $11 million deal, and yes, the Knicks did reach out to him according to Stephen Bondi. But ultimately, they couldn't offer him a clear role in the rotation, and the Lakers had more money on the table. So now, where does that leave New York with the final vet minimum slot? CP the franchise has said Ben Simmons is not a serious option, just due diligence. So if I had to make an educated guess, Landry Shamet is still the likeliest candidate. He already played for the Knicks last season, knows most of the players, and he's reportedly very open to coming back. And the reality is, whoever gets that final spot will not be in the top 10 of the rotation unless there's an injury. So what you need in that spot is someone who's fine staying ready, not causing any noise, and being a steady vet presence. Could DeLon Wright be a sneaky option? Maybe even Delano Banton, who I'm very intrigued by. And I'm gonna go a lot more in-depth on the Banton possibilities, so stay tuned for that somewhere this week. But again, as of today, I think Shamet is the likeliest option because there's mutual interest there, and I think he would be fine with a role that's not really consistently getting minutes. Especially if there's no other team that can offer him some consistent rotational minutes. But the biggest thing I'm watching right now, it's not who we're signing next, it's whether Pacome Dadiet is the next sleeper the Knicks front office just quietly unlocked. And I wouldn't bet against them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and sub to the channel for more Knicks news and updates you will not want to miss all summer long. It's been KNYT here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.